And some of them were shaped like stars or whatever they could imagine the stars in the night to look like. And some of them were in the shape of pious people that they respected. Now this is interesting. Like when you talk about idol worship, you know, it's not like somebody just gets a rock from you know, like you go to Yosemite and you see like a big rock and you pick it up and you just worship it. Right? If you look at idols, they're always shaped after something. Whether it's after a pious Nabi of Allah like Isa ibn Maryam, right? Or what they imagined him to be if they were European apparently, right? So, and this is a funny thing, right? You look at Isa ibn Maryam, Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam described him as having dark black hair. And it looked wet even when it was dry. And wavy black hair. And this is how Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam described Isa ibn Maryam. Light skin, but again light skin in the context of Arabs. But when you go to a church here, you see a guy, blue hair, blue eyes, blonde hair, hanging, you know. I was in Atlanta, and they had a different Jesus. He had cornrows. I'm not kidding. He was black, he had cornrows and a goatee. I kid you not. I have seen an Asian Jesus in a Chinese church. He was Asian looking, right? Why? Because they're not actually, this is not about Isa ibn Maryam. This is about their imaginary God that they have made up. So when you look at idols, it's not about the rock. It's about the imaginary gods people make up. You go and you see, and this is a famous poem they have in India, written by a Hindu actually, but then he got banished and stuff. Where he said, look at this idol that sits in the mandir. You know mandir? The place of worship. I carved him with my own hands. And today people sit and worship him. It's interesting, right? Like it's just a rock. They carve it up into an image of something and now suddenly it became so powerful, right?